Hey, Atwood family, November is here and we see you out there working hard, building relationships, closing deals, and making dreams come true. But there's always room to grow and keep moving forward. This month, ELEVATE21 is packed with helpful tips, tools, and insights to support you in finishing the year strong. Let's take that next step together. Okay, Brian, I thought we had a really great conversation last month, and it was, okay, here's the update. The Fed has lowered the rate, and then I hear the Fed increase the rate, and then I hear the Fed lower the rate, and I have no idea anymore what's happening. Okay, give us a snapshot. What's happening?
Right, absolutely. Thankfully, the Fed did not increase rates again. That does not happen. There's no new hikes. Things are still looking positive, and there was another Fed rate cut. What's confusing people is that mortgage rates are up. And we've talked about this, and our agents know that they're not directly tied to each other. But what's exciting is there have been 2 cuts now within the past 2 months. So it's starting fairly aggressive. It's starting a great trend. However, the Fed has also announced that they're probably going to take a pause now on cuts for a little bit. Just slow things down, see what happens with inflation, make sure that we're not going too fast and putting us back into the boat we were in last year.
Sure. Yep. So, okay, that's a great update. How... as real estate professionals, how do we take knowing that, because the public is so confused of what's going on, right? It's hard to follow. I mean, I'll be honest, it's hard to follow for me too. I'm going, everything's going in every direction. So how do our agents as real estate professionals and trusted guiders through this process, how do they work with their buyers, work with their sellers to understand what's happening and move them in the right direction?
Yeah, first off is just have the conversation. And that's probably one of the most positive things that's happened from the cuts is the phones are ringing, right? People are calling, and imagine how even we're confused, and we study this daily. Your clients are incredibly confused. There's a lot going on, and they see the media said that there's going to be a rate cut, and now things are great, and they say, okay, now I should buy. That's a great thing. The phone's ringing, they're talking to you, they can analyze it, like, is this the right time for you? But the key is to know there's not going to be these drastic mortgage rate improvements for the foreseeable future. We're kind of in this environment. It's where things are going to be. That does not mean we keep waiting. People have been waiting on the fence, some people 2-3 years, and waiting for some big improvement. There has been improvement. We're at a great spot, and now is the best time to have a conversation with your clients. And the best part, if you're not reaching out to them, a lot of them are starting to reach out to you. So coach them through that and start realizing that there are a lot of tools available by working together and having more of that collaborative effort. Let's talk together. Let's come up with a strategy for your clients, whether buying or selling, to see how can our companies work together and really serve the public better and keep sales happening.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the reason why we have so many amazing agents at Century 21 Atwood. But that's why we created Atwood Mortgage, is to help empower our agents to do so much more, to offer a greater service to their buyers and sellers in the marketplace, right? So one of the big things is, and I think this is the point of contention that confuses people, is we have big banks who are making statements about this is where our rate's going, and this is the program, and here's how you can fit into that, or if you don't, you don't. And with a mortgage brokerage that we've connected to 20 different nationwide wholesalers?
Yep, currently 20 wholesalers, and we have access to over 100. We're just very particular who's going to be the right partner for us to offer the products we want to offer to our clients.
Yeah, and so that often means that the buyer is reaching out to their trusted advisor, their agent, and saying, what can I do? Where do I go? And that agent then reaches out to you and your team at Atwood Mortgage, and it's not just here's our rate, here's the program, do they work? It's tell me more, let's work together, let's get creative to create the best possible scenario for this buyer.
Exactly. Yeah, but it is different for everybody. Everyone's situation is different, and that's the number one question we get are, what are rates today? And it's like, well, for who? For what? What scenario? What type of house? All of that changes, and we like to customize that package. So it's not about here's what we can offer. It's about what everyone can offer, and let's pick and choose. Let's be picky and find the solutions that's best for you. So just utilizing some of those additional tools and temporary rate buydowns and things that we can help to save money now and get your foot into your dream home now.
Absolutely. I liken it back to, if we were selling homes and we just showed them one house and said, this is house, buy it. Right? So obviously we show them lots of different options and really get creative on what we can do, including in writing up the offer. And so get creative on the mortgage side too.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, Michael. Seemed like last month we sat down and some numbers were down. It was looking a little like it was slowing. And then the October report came out, and it's not the same story.
Right, complete opposite. Isn't
Totally
that fun?
different. Yeah.
Don't we love the real estate market?
Just keeps you on your toes.
It was kind of like bad news after bad news in last month's report. We were down in every category. And wouldn't you know, it's basically up in every category now for the month of October.
That's
right?
great.
I mean, it's great. It also shows you that the market can always be volatile. It shows you that timing is really everything, because you don't know and you can't say, well, I'm really going to wait for this, because these indicators are going to continue to go up and down.
Sure.
And you have to continue to do what's best for you and your household at the time.
Absolutely.
If you want to get into like the nitty gritty details, right? Last month we saw new listings were down, pendings were down, closings were down, median price was down, and those 4 hot tick items are all flipped around on the other side now.
Wow.
Right? We have like 9.1% increase in new listings. We have over 10% increase in pendings or closings. Actual closed is up as well. Median sales price, so what they're actually getting for all those new listings, you would expect to be going down, at least with more market share. But no, people are putting things on the market and things are happening with that.
So that is a clear indication of low inventory, right? How can you add more inventory in the market and prices climb?
Right.
That seems counterintuitive. You're increasing supply, but that just shows how strong demand is.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. It means that the takeaway should be the buyers are out there, and you can't sit and wait. I think it's interesting because the people who are saying, well, I don't know what I'm going to move into, so I'm not going to do mine yet, and then they hold their property back. But the person who is probably going to buy their property is holding their property back. And the people who are maybe downsizing from their property that you could have purchased are holding their property back. And it just shows that someone needs to be that first domino. Right. And once they do, the rest start falling into place, so much so that they start adding more sales volume than what they're even putting on the market.
That's incredible. So really great information that came out from Minnesota Realtors, right? So in the day-to-day, right, our agents are out there every single day. They are working tirelessly with buyers and sellers. In the everyday, people stop us all the time. Not just at appointments that they're out there doing, but they stop us in the grocery stores and at church and everywhere and say, what's the market doing? And now we can finally say, hey, homes are starting to sell. If you've been sitting on the fence, do it.
Exactly.
Do it.
Exactly. I mean, on the flip side of that coin as well, even though all of those categories are up, we also still have going up is the average days on market and the month supply of inventory. So people do need to keep that in mind, that it's not just like, I'm going to put it on the market today and move before Thanksgiving. You have to be a part of this process and you have to start it, and then you'll see the rewards or the action follow suit in that domino effect. Yeah.
One final tip our dad talked about all the time. He said, the market tends to say, well, you just don't sell your home in the winter. You wait until the spring market, right? And because there just aren't buyers in the winter. There's buyers all of the time, right? And what's interesting is so many people think this, that the person who does put their house on the market in the winter finds these buyers and has way less competition, right? You put your house on the market at the same time everyone else is putting their house on the market, you have a lot more competition.
Right. I actually don't think I've ever moved in the summer.
I haven't either.
Not the most fun for ice and shoes, but it does mean good things usually for deals.
Absolutely. Thank you for the update. All right. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
I just love this time of year. It's like my favorite, right? We got Thanksgiving coming up in a few days, coming up real soon. And then we have, Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and all those amazing holidays where people come together, and New Year's. That's a good time to party.
Great time.
We're super excited about all that's coming up. But while we might get busy with our friends and family in this season, it is so important to reach back out to clients and show thanks and gratitude and help them prepare for the holiday season.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of ways you can do that to just show how grateful you are to have their business and their loyalty to you.
Yeah.
A good idea is writing personal notes to them, sending those out, invite them to any events that you're having.
Yeah.
Just call them and say hi. Hope everything's going well. Welcome new family members or see what's going on with their life.
You see, we're old enough where we remember our very first, what was it, Hotmail? Our very first Hotmail account, right?
AOL.
And when AOL, when we first got an email, that was something.
Yeah.
That was special.
Yep.
And now it's like I wish email didn't exist.
Oh, for sure.
But if I get a handwritten note, I mean, it blows me away. It truly blows me away. So take the time, invest. I love that tip. Take the time. It doesn't take that much time. Just invest in people.
Absolutely. And this is a relationship business, not a transactional business, although the more relationships you have is the more transactions you can have.
Yeah.
So don't just celebrate your clients, celebrate the people you meet, your butcher, bakery you go to. Start talking to those people and just thank them for just the little things they do every day. You got an electrician that pops by or answers your questions on these inspections.
Good point.
Your inspector, any of those people that you rely on quite consistently, and we all have a network of ever-changing vendor lists, especially handymen. My goodness, we need more handymen. Just thank them for the advice they give you, the help they give you, the knowledge they give you to understand home better.
Yeah. And we've spent the last month here in November. November's always Team Appreciation Month. And we spend the month doing all sorts of things, gifts and food and things to celebrate all the people in our team from us owners. But we start every week with gratitude, because not only is it, and we're not just, it's not just gratitude to our team, though we do love our team, but just what gratitude means and the transformative power that transforms who you are when you show gratitude, right? So you'd be amazed as you start writing these notes to your clients. And then I love the idea of doing it to home inspectors and vendors and things, right? That's a great idea. Just pay attention to how it makes you feel differently in your soul, right? As you're expressing that gratitude outwards. I love that. It's a great tip.
Absolutely great.
Okay. You are the handiest of the Atwood brothers. What are some things that our agents can be letting their maybe people, first-time home buyers that they sold to this year? Honestly, I've been a homeowner for a long time, and I forget some of the things I need to do. But from the expert here, what are some tips that our agents can be giving to people to let them know, hey, here's how you prepare for winter?
Well, first and foremost, hoses. Everybody seems to forget about hoses. And if you have a frost-free, still take the hose off. If you don't, you got to shut that off or call your agent and ask. They'll be able to help you do that.
Yep.
And if they don't, they have a vendor who they thanked for answering that question. Cleaning your gutters is important as all the leaves fall, just to prepare for spring is a big one. Change your furnace filter. Buy the cheap ones. Don't clog up your furnace, and just replace them once a month. So those are some of the most important or most frequent calls that I get from clients saying, "Oh my gosh, this isn't working," and
what do
you
I
have
do?
to help them out with that. But
Absolutely. So, that's the joy of living in Minnesota. We prepare for winter. That's a great tip. Lastly, just as a message out to the agents, we talked about sending some handwritten notes. And doing the things that thank people for the past year. What can we all be doing to prepare for the next year? Not just as a relationship business, but the fact that we're in business, right? So what can we be doing now to prepare for the next season?
Absolutely. Start your budget. Start your business plan. Figure out what's working, what's not. If you're not tracking your ROIs on things, you absolutely should be. There's programs that just start and drop and start and drop. Don't chase shiny, chase what works, and just keep doing what works. There are some new opportunities if you have the bandwidth to take on that opportunity and do it, like getting into video or more social media or posting that you are you, not just a realtor. You are a person with a life.
Absolutely.
So that's a huge impact you can make on just telling people who you are and giving them a look into your life and kind of mixing your personal with business a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do have a couple of business planning resources, business planning guides that we supply to our agents. So if you need one of those, be sure to reach out. Plus, we do our business planning session before our launch party. So stay tuned for more details on that coming up. Thanks for joining.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
All right, you guys, what an awesome time of the year. This might be one of my most favorite times to create the social media for our agents. It is our 21 days to Christmas countdown. We have created 21 social media posts that count down until Christmas. There are so many fun activities like this or that, your favorite holiday movie, and do you like the white lights or the colored lights? There's just so much that you are going to be able to share with your social media and have all of the people commenting below. So make sure to head on over to your resources tab in 21 Online and download those. We've also created all of those statuses that go with your social media posts to make it pretty super easy for you to get those scheduled. I know with the holiday coming, things can be very busy, so do it soon and then enjoy the greatest time of the year. Speaking of the greatest time of the year, we have a new campaign reveal from Century 21 that should be hitting your email boxes today. You guys, these are so awesome and heartfelt. What a great time of the year to come out right around our Thanksgiving and Christmas for you to be able to sharing on your social media. You'll be able to have clients send you in their own videos. You can customize all of these videos and templates in your brand studio. If you have any questions, we're always here to help you, but this is going to be awesome to give this campaign reveal a revitalize on your social media and have so much to share and to be thankful for this holiday season. So watch for that email. Make sure to head over to Brand Studio, download those, customize those, and most of all, have a ton of fun. You guys, this is a great time of the year to be connecting with all of your clients, to give that gratitude, to be so thankful. Also in Century 21 University, we've got our business planning tool. You can head over there and start to set those goals for 2025. Maybe one of those goals is going to be scheduling your social media on a monthly basis, or I don't know, maybe hopping on that video and sharing some of your own videos and your own photos. Remember what a great time of year this is. Everything looks so pretty. The lights are great out with all of the holiday trees decorated and the Christmas lights. Take a video of you setting up your Christmas tree. How about that Thanksgiving meal you're about to prepare? Take a photo, share. Remember to be genuine, organic, thoughtful on your social media. It's going to really help you connect with those clients and those people that are looking to maybe buy or sell either the end of this year or next year. So keep those connections coming. And remember, make it a great day with your social media.
A huge congratulations to all of our award winners and to those that worked their way into the $1 Million Club. Now, it's only November 21st, so there is still time to reach that next level. Also, we wanted to recognize some of our agent anniversaries and recognize some of those client shout-outs. Take a look.
Belinda was very pleasant to work with, very understanding in regards to the recent passing of our mother. She was timely with my inquiries. I would recommend her services to others needing a realtor.
Nathan was always able to fit our hectic schedule into his and did so in a timely manner. He was exceptionally knowledgeable about local rules and regulations, as we were from out of state. He did a wonderful job notifying us to any new listings and kept in mind our needs and wishes. Nathan is very personable and easy to work with. We would not hesitate recommending him to anyone else.
Ron went above and beyond for making us feel confident in the process. We would definitely recommend Ron to anyone.
I cannot recommend Michelle Vessel enough. From our very first meeting, it was clear that she genuinely cared about our needs and goals. Michelle's expertise and attention to detail made the entire home buying process seamless and stress-free. Michelle was always available to answer our questions and provided valuable insights that guided us in making important decisions. She is professional, honest, and an excellent communicator. I recommend Michelle to everyone.
Super responsive and incredibly patient through a difficult deal, went above and beyond when financing got messed up to help us find the right lender. Truly would not have happened without her.
All right, so as you're likely aware, last month we saw the kickoff of our Agent 21 program. There were so many incredible insights, and a huge shout out to those who stepped forward to lead those sessions. Let's take a quick look.
The Moxie Impress tool is an automated listing package, you guys. This is a very, very powerful tool. I know if you don't have it, you wish you had it.
Understanding what their motivations are, what their pain points are. Whenever we're negotiating, if I have buyers, I always encourage them to have their walk away number established in their head.
When I first started real estate, I really realized that selling homes it's way more about houses. It's about the people and it's about the experience.
As always, there are still so many opportunities for you to continue to develop your skill set in this ever competitive industry. That's both with Century 21 University online at your disposal anytime, or at our new Agent 21 series every Thursday, 9 a.m. Check your email, make sure that you register to secure your seat. Here's a quick look at the sessions that are coming your way.
Thanks for tuning in, Atwood family. Remember, success is a journey, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Take these tips, tools, and insights and put them into action. Let's keep growing, keep connecting, and keep elevating together. From our family to yours, happy Thanksgiving.